Welcome on another interesting episode of Jiroltv Weekly Review, where we give you a recap of stories that went on our blog. Please sit back and enjoy. On Monday, the Ekiti State Governor, Mr. Abiodun Oyebanji, disbursed checks worth 140 million naira to youths engaged in commercial agriculture for the first batch of their harvest. The young farmers were drawn from the 6 farm clusters in the state under the Bring Back the Youth in Agriculture program of the state government in partnership with YSJ Farms Limited. Presenting the checks to the young farmers on Monday at the Oshutokun Pavilion Government House at Ekiti, Governor Oyebanji noted that the widespread food shortage experienced across the country and globally this year, stressing that his government's efforts in this direction would promote farming activities as well as spur the youth's interest in commercial agriculture, with attendant financial and economic opportunities. Also on Monday, the BAU Agenda 2026 group commenced its tour of the 177 wards in Ekiti State, starting with Ekiti South Senatorial District. The group visited 6 wards in Ekiti, namely Atibafin, Ugeli, Arokun, Okeruku, Agbadoyo, and Okioshun Odose as part of their mission to campaign vigorously for the re-election of Governor Abiodun Oyebanji in the 2026 gubernatorial election. The delegation, led by State Coordinator Honorable Moshood Lawal, also called Bamai, Honorable Olufemi Aduloju Ojawan, the group's Secretary General, Honorable Ebenezer Adebusuyi, the group's Treasurer, Women Leader, Honorable Bukola Jegede, and Engineer Olorunda, LCD Coordinator, received a warm welcome at each word, with enthusiasm evident on the faces of the residents, showcasing their steadfast support for the party and Governor Oyebanji's second term. Also on Monday, the Adekunle Ajasin University Alumni Association disclosed plans to induct 2 popular groundnut sellers in the university as honorary members of the Alumni Association as part of programs outlined for the 2024 National Convention. In a statement issued in Ado-Ekiti by the association's National Events and Publicity Officer, Osheo Ogunshakin, the association said the decision to confer on Mrs. Nimota Yunusa and Mrs. Mulika Mustafa, who sell groundnut, the honorary membership of the Alumni Association, is to show appreciation to the duo for the encouragement the 2 women have been providing for students who patronize them. Ogunshakin said the 2 women, particularly known as Iya Chemistry and Iya Computer, endeared themselves to the arts of students by providing emotional support, counsels, and sometimes free groundnuts to students across generations since the university came into existence in 1999. Moving now to Tuesday. In a pivotal meeting on Tuesday held in Abuja, the National Directorate of Employment, NDE, reaffirmed its commitment to youth empowerment, pledging to assist at least 2,000 Ekiti State youths over the next 3 months. The meeting featured Ekiti State Commissioner for Wealth Creation and Employment, Otumba Kayode Fashai, and NDE Director General, Dr. Silas Agara. This collaboration underscores the strong rapport between Ekiti State and the NDE, championed by Governor Abiodun Oyebanji's proactive leadership. With this partnership, Ekiti State is set to benefit significantly from NDE's extensive training programs available across Nigeria's 774 local government areas. These initiatives aim to equip participants with critical skills to thrive in the competitive job market, empowering Ekiti's youth to embrace emerging opportunities. Moba APC ward members turned out in large numbers to welcome the BAU Agenda 2026 group executives on Tuesday. This visit is part of the group's tour of the 177 wards in Ekiti State aimed at securing the re-election of Governor Abiodun Oyebanji in the coming 2026 gubernatorial election in the state. The ward members praised the group for embarking on the visit, describing the move as a long-awaited feedback mechanism that will truly prepare the party for the upcoming election. They seized the opportunity to voice their grievances, which, if left unaddressed, could cause division within the party. The Bao Agenda 2026 group noted the requests and grievances at each ward, assuring members that urgent action will be taken to address them without bias, since the essence of the visit is to maintain peaceful coexistence among members, which is pivotal to Governor Oyebanji's victory in 2026. The group also donated 20,000 naira each to all the wards visited. Ekiti State Commissioner for Rural and Community Development Honorable Oluwafemi Awe Femtex announced on Tuesday that 40 new community projects have been picked and recommended for implementation starting in 2025. This announcement was made during an interactive session with community leaders, secretaries, and vendors handling various self-help projects across the state for the payment of the last tranche, and announced the new method. The projects are awaiting approval from Governor Biodun Oyebanji in line with his administration's commitment to prosperity for all. Honorable Awe introduced a new method of project selection and disbursement which has been accepted by the governor. This method aims to eliminate the piecemeal system of funding which has slowed development due to fluctuating building materials prices. Instead, communities will submit their project proposals and ministry engineers will collaborate with local vendors to ensure prompt and specification-compliant delivery. Moving now to Wednesday. On Wednesday, the Ekiti State Commissioner for Rural and Community Development, Honorable Oluwafemi Abimbola Awe Femtex, continued his inspection of community projects aimed at improving residents' lives. He visited the ongoing culvert drainage project at Tinuola Housing Estate in Ado-Ekiti to assess progress. The project, primarily an initiative of Governor Biodun Oyebanji and managed under the Ministry of Rural and Community Development, fulfills the governor's campaign promises, aims to open up towns, villages, and rural areas, creating a conducive economic environment and improving residents' livelihoods. Highly recommended photojournalist attached to the Ekiti State Governor's press crew, Mr. Olabode Wilson Rawa, was on Wednesday honored with an award of honor by the Nigerian Professional Photographers and Videographers Association (NPPVA) Ado-Ekiti chapter. The award presentation formed part of the activities marking the association's 28th anniversary. Reflecting on the occasion, Mr. Wilson described it as an emotional and profound moment, particularly as it brought together the founding veterans of the esteemed photography profession. Extending heartfelt gratitude, Mr. Wilson thanked the members and leaders of the NPPVA for making the moment possible. He gave special recognition to industry stalwarts including Chief Ajayi, Little by Little, Mama Adeyemi, Remsco, and Condition for their unwavering support and encouragement. And now Thursday. On Thursday, the Ekiti Agro-Allied International Cargo Airport EAICA at Ekiti received the approval of the Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority NCAA to commence non-scheduled flight operation effective December 15th, 2024. The NCAA, in a letter dated December 11, 2024 and addressed to Ekiti State Governor Mr. Biodun Oyebanji, said the approval of the non-scheduled operations under Visual Flights Rules (VFR) at the airport is for a period of 6 months, December 15th, 2024 to January 15th, 2025. The letter, which was signed by NCAA Acting Director General Civil Aviation Captain Chris Najomo, was in response to the state government's application for flight operational permit for the airport. And now Friday, Governor Biodun Oyebanji, in line with his strategic engagement policy, had a meeting with the new Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede, at the Defense Headquarters Abuja on Friday. The visit was partly to formally congratulate the Ekiti-born general on his appointment as Chief of Army Staff and to discuss areas of collaboration between the state and the army authorities. Recall that Ekiti is rated as the safest state in the country. It is the strategic engagement and collaborations with institutions and well-meaning individuals like these that account for the remarkable peace, progress, prosperity being witnessed in this state. Also on Friday, in a significant step expected to boost economic growth and improve the livelihoods of thousands of farmers in Ekiti State, the World Bank approved the establishment of an agribusiness hub in the state. A delegation of the World Bank tax team led by Dr. Emmanuel Sene made this known after inspection tour of the Ekiti State Livestock Development Center at Erifun in Ado-Ekiti. The World Bank team leader noted that the agribusiness hub, which will serve as one-stop shop for farmers, processors, and other stakeholders in the agricultural sector, will also provide access to finance, markets, and technology. According to him, the agribusiness hub is also expected to make a significant impact on the state's economy, as it will enable farmers to increase their productivity, improve the quality of their produce, and enhance competitiveness in the market. Earlier in his remarks, the National Project Coordinator, Livestock Productivity and Resilience Project (LPRES), Mr. Sanusi Abubakar, said that the project is aimed to enhance productivity and commercialization of the livestock value chain, adding that it is commendable that the World Bank has indeed shown interest in supporting Ekiti State's agricultural sector. In his remarks, the Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Security, Mr. Ebenezer Boluwade, said that the state government has in the last 2 years embarked on several livestock production initiatives, including the Ekiti Broilers Production Scheme, under which youths trained and empowered in broiler production have produced over 60,000 birds in recycling. He noted that the state government has renovated Livestock Development Center with climate-smart technology to enhance productivity and commercialization of livestock products in the state. In his address, the State Project Coordinator (LPRES), Mr. Olayinka Adedipe, reiterated commitment of Governor Oyibanji's administration towards revolutionizing livestock production in the state. He noted that there is a lot of opportunities in agribusiness for economic growth, job creation, and lots more. The team lead of Ekiti Broilers Production Scheme, Mr. Akindele Akintoye, said that the state government has trained youths in broilers production in order to be self-reliant, economic growth, and job creation. And finally, for the week and on sports, sports administrator, enthusiast, and analyst Pelumi Abiara, a commentator on Jiroltv Sport, in a piece asked that with exactly 1 month to go until the second National Sports Festival in Ogun State, there is a surprising lack of media excitement. One can't help but wonder why such a major sporting event isn't generating much public interest. Why are things so quiet? Is it due to lack of effective production and marketing? Or perhaps there are concerns about the state of preparations. Is a postponement a possibility? Just 3 days ago, Guardian News Nigeria published a concerning article titled "Concerns over Ogun's Readiness to Host Sports Festival." The article detailed the postponement of facilities inspection for the third time in 2 months. Despite these concerns, I remain eager for the commencement of the Gateway Games. This optimism stems from the sheer quality of the leadership of the new Nigeria Sports Commission and the quality of facilities promised by Ogun State. He opined that by taking the initiative, organizers can set the pace for participating states. Ultimately, the winners will be Nigeria and the continued renaissance of Nigerian sports. Thanks for watching. For details on each stories, please visit our blog Jiroltv.com. Remember that for your news mention, video coverage, jingles, advertisement, documentaries, and all your media engagements, please call 006 575 1868. Also find us on Facebook, Jiroltv, and YouTube, Jiroltv. Jiroltv, something to watch.